We're still hanging out here looking for our spokester with the Young Free Indiana. We have interviewee number 6 already. Now, who is this I'm speaking with?
My name is Jeremy Widbin from Winona Lake, Indiana.
All right, awesome, Jeremy. Now, just some general questions so we can kind of get to know you a little bit better. Starting off with a really general one. What's your background?
My background as far as occupation or education, or what exactly?
All of it. I want to know, I want you to somehow encompass all of that. Start from,
Okay.
It was a rainy day in 1989.
1990.
Oh, 19, God, I'm getting old. I was trying to pick an age where that would fall in there. 1990, all right. You don't have to go back that far, by the way.
Now, I'm originally from Iowa, and I was kind of a farm boy. I did detasseling and all that kind of stuff, so that was enough for me doing that, so I decided I wanted to get into more business-type work, and I love accounting and nerd work on the computers, and then heard about this job, and so I was just really excited about it when I heard about it, so I just had to pursue it. So.
Excellent. So what's your educational background, more specifically?
Educational background. Well, right now I'm a senior at Grace College in Winona Lake, Indiana, and I am triple majoring in business administration, accounting, and management of information systems. So, and I did graduate high school as well, which is part of my background.
So what characteristics about you make you perfect for this spokester position? It's the $1 million question.
$1 million question. What was make perfect?
No pressure.
No pressure at all. Okay. I would say the easy answer would be the same thing I did on the video, which was I created a website that I'm still running called darefordough.com. And basically what makes me perfect for this job is that I can be very creative and original with things. It is kind of blog-centric. And I usually do blogs with videos, and that is when people dare me to do things for money, I complete it, make a video of it, and post it. So I have a lot of experience with editing videos regularly, uploading them, keeping in contact with people on Facebook, Twitter, like that, just keeping the connections and things like that, just keeping people interested in a topic.
Well, can we talk more about your website just because I'm intrigued? What was it called again?
It's called Dare for Dough. Darefordough.com is the URL.
All right.
So basically I had the idea when I was laying in bed because I was just feeling the pressure of loans and bills and everything. So I was like, how can I make money? And I thought, well, friends are usually like, hey, I'll give you $20 if you do that. I dare you to do that. So I thought, okay, what if I expand it to anyone can dare me to do anything for money, and then I'll just run a website with it.
That's amazing. Can you tell me about some of the really cool dares that you've gotten?
Okay, the very first one I did was I got pepper sprayed, and I was smart. I did research first to see like how you do it properly. I was stupid the smartest way possible.
Okay.
Here in Fort Wayne, at the mall, I did the Napoleon Dynamite dance on a really busy Saturday during spring break, during lunch rush. So there was just hundreds of people there, and just did it in the middle with music playing. Like bought a stereo and did the whole Napoleon Dynamite dance.
So it was kind of like a flash mob with just you.
With just me, yeah. And there was a lot of people.
Excellent. Very internet savvy, then that's extremely important. What do you think is, you're talking about social networking, you're talking about Facebook and stuff. What do you do the most, generally? How do you utilize the internet? How much time do you spend on the internet? It sounds like a lot.
Honestly, I do spend probably too much time. Everyone tells me I spend too much. I'll be watching TV and I'll just be on there on my computer. But most of the time, I love you sit with a group of people and you just are like, oh, I know a really good YouTube video. Like, okay, let's check it out. So then we just watch it and laugh together, and then, oh, there's a related video, let's watch that, and we spend a long time doing that. So that probably takes up a lot of time, but then Facebook's always good, just to have up there and post random crap on people's walls.
You understand finances, it seems like, kind of that's part of your educational background as well. Like, what financial mistakes have you seen people in the Gen Y demo make?
I'd say one of the biggest ones is we like to be one of the more independent generations, but we're also one of the most dependent on our parents. And so one of the biggest mistakes is depending so much on our parents. Even through college, you have 21, 22-year-olds that are still having their parents pay for their cell phone. And that's one of those things that people would say, oh, well, they're paying for it, I don't really have a choice. But taking that step of, okay, opening up a checking account, opening up a savings account, starting to save early. Most students they look at their money, they think, oh, I have money, oh, I'm going to spend it. They don't. It's very, very short term. So the biggest mistake would just be not looking down the road, thinking short term, and, oh, that looks really sweet, let's buy that, and not thinking about the long-term effects of their current choices.
Excellent. Yeah, and I see that a lot, definitely. All right, well, you've done an excellent job so far. Last, we just have, a couple minutes left. So what I'm going to do is hand the microphone over to you. and you can ask me whatever you want. You know, just hang out, but you get the mic.
Another question. When I was 17, I went on this date with a girl, and I confess I puked. I ended up puking. I was so nervous about it that I puked, and it was in a park. It was beautiful, and I embarrassed myself in front of like 100 people in this park. Do you have a really embarrassing, it could either be a date story or like, I don't know if you publicly may have hurled or something like that you would care to share?
Embarrassing stories. I've never puked on a date.
That's good. It's not a great experience. I would not recommend it.
I'm trying to think of something that was just really horrific that I just couldn't live down for a long time. But you know what though? I kind of make a habit of self-deprecating on the point of meeting people in general. So when I introduce myself and kind of, you know, make a joke, it's a really easy way to meet people because it's really not threatening. And I think that in general, I just make fun of myself all the time. So it's hard for me to get embarrassed. Is what I'm trying to say. Is because I mess up on the radio all the time. I mean, you know, I really jack stuff up all the time. So it's like if I fell right here in front of this camera, it'd be exciting for you. Okay. You're done. You did a great job. Say your name into the camera one more time so everybody knows who you are.
The mic here. My name is Jeremy. My name is Jeremy Widbin.
I'm just joking.
Okay, I was confused.